Well, when I first got here, first of all, it was in the summer, so it wasn't that bad. But as the seasons progressed, it was my first winter here when I came. So it was an adjustment, but the people are friendly, and like I was saying before, I enjoy the whole um, green aspect of the country. We don't really have that back home, not at all. We don't recycle. Like on the side of the road, there's garbage. People just like throw their garbage away. Like we just they're trying to develop some type of like um, have pride, like green and pristine type of thing, but like everybody still uses plastic bags at the grocery store, whereas here, like they're trying to encourage the whole reusable bags. I like that. Yeah. I guess I was kind of skeptical. I wasn't really happy or unhappy. I was happy that I got into the school, but like it was a new experience that I was kind of, I guess it was a challenge. I wasn't like, I guess I was happy that it was something new and I was going to experience a new life in a different country and new people and work towards my degree. So yeah, I was happy. I'm still adapting pretty much. Like the weather is still a really big concern and it still gets to me all the time. But the people are really, really easy to get along with. Um, Everything's so systematic and everything it gets done so quickly here compared to back home. So I like that. So that was it wasn't necessarily hard to adapt to. It's just I'm in the process. Yeah, I have besides my immediate family, I have an aunt and uncle in Hamilton and some cousins and they have kids. So the whole transition from like the weather and everything, because like during Thanksgiving they try to cook some Bahamian food and everything to try to ease me into the whole Canadian lifestyle. So it's been good. I don't know, that might be a little while from now, but um I don't see why not. Like if if once I graduate and I find that like once the immigration stuff gets sorted out and once I can find a good job and if that's successful then maybe down the road I could probably consider myself a Canadian. There are a lot of benefits. Um, First of all, healthcare is one of the main reasons I came here because as a student being here we automatically get healthcare. Back home too, we don't have a university, so in order for me to get my credentials to be respected, I would have to go like to a foreign university, and this was one of the best universities that I found for my degree. And just in general, like the whole aspect on the environment, like I don't know, and it kind of opened up my eyes too, because Canada is really diverse. So I've met a bunch of people from all over the world, and I love music, so I've been experienced to like a lot of different types of music. Food is interesting. um, the accents, it's been fun. It's just every day is something new. I guess to a certain extent I do miss my own culture because being here I don't really get in touch with it often. Like back home we have Junkanoo, we have like the food is different. Like it's just I've never experienced food like how we like it's I guess it's everywhere kind of, but it's what I'm used to. So, no matter how long I live in Canada or if I do become a citizen, like the Bahamas will always be home. The Bahamas, they do put emphasis and importance on education and the need to excel, but here it's different. Like there's so much competition here to do well, whereas like I don't even have to have a degree back home in order to get a job. But that's just the thing, like people just want to get jobs. They're not interested in getting a career. Like I want a career. But they don't really emphasize that back home. It's crazy. Like even the minimum wage is just it's horrible. It's like $5.50. or something like that, or like $6.50. And people just think that, you know, like, if that's all you're gonna make, minimum wage, you know, like, and if you could just drop out of school and start making money right away, like, there's no importance to even go to school in the first place, kind of thing. It's weird. Well, I haven't per se, but because I don't know. I don't know if it's the people I surround myself with or what, but my sister, she's in Waterloo right now. And she's been having some trouble with the whole discrimination part because her roommate is, well, first of all, she said on paper, she was so excited because her roommate was half Jamaican, half Canadian. So she thought that since she was going to be from the Caribbean too, it would be a nice adjustment, you know, someone to get along with because you have a common background kind of thing. But when she met her, like, she said that she's good on paper but not in person. Like, she would insult her by saying that she doesn't know how to talk to Canadians because, like, our accent is different. Like, I'm trying to talk slow because of the camera, and I'm trying not to use, like, the slang that we have, but she'll be herself, but then her roommate will just be like, you know, you need to talk different because you don't know how to talk to Canadians. So, to a certain extent, that really upset me because, I mean, she's not just Canadian. Like, she's also from the Caribbean, too. So when she said that, it kind of, like, it got to her. But it also got to me because, like, from what I knew, like, Canada prides themselves on being diverse. And so by her saying that was kind of like, it just hit that in my mind because she just contradicted that whole thing, that whole statement. So my major right now is psychology, and I'm trying to decide what I'm gonna like specify in, like what I'm going for directly. I have no idea yet, but in terms of occupation, I would probably be more successful here than I would back home, because psychology, unless I go into a private practice, I probably won't make like a sufficient amount of money to sustain like a good lifestyle, because like there's a lot of competition, and in general Bahamians don't necessarily like to pay people to talk to them or hear them talk. It's just like, it's not really something that they would do. That's more like the upper class or like the foreigners. So if I did work back home, I'd probably be for the government doing research, trying to just improve overall like the lifestyle. Probably take a little bit of what I've learned here back home. But if I worked here, I could probably, it would be a lot easier for me to get a job here, I think. Yeah, because there's a lot of emphasis on improving the lifestyle, trying to find out why things work, why people work. So I just wish back home that they had the same type of mentality that they have here, but they don't.